Hi, everyone. My name is Sarah. I'm the founder of Socious, and I'm also a Cardano ambassador, an SPO, and an interim constitutional committee member. So today, I would like to give a brief overview on what Socious is and give a demo on what our product, the current product in terms of Teleprism and so Hyperledger Identus. And also we recently got funded for Fund 12, and it's also related to Teleprism, and we'll give you an overview. So Socious is a decentralized talent marketplace. So we try to bring trust to job matching through AI and blockchain technology. Namely, we provide identity and certification services. So we issue work certificates, educational certificates, and KYC certificates using a Teleprism Hyperledger Identus. And based on this verified experience, we match them with impactful jobs using AI. So the problem we're trying to solve is that 55% of people lie on their resume. This is the data from 2022. And that's why background check industry is huge. So it's expensive and time consuming. It's a $12 billion industry globally. So we are trying to disrupt this massive industry by using this SSI technology. So our solution makes background checks unnecessary because we use SSI to provide DID and verifiable credentials. So the steps are very simple. First, organization gets verified, and only verified organizations can issue work certificates or educational certificates on the blockchain. And no terminology-wise, so yes, VCs are not on-chain, but for this presentation purposes, just simplified it. Potential employers can verify work certificates using proof request, present proof request. So the benefits of verified experience on the blockchain is that new employers doesn't need to hire background check agencies. Previous employers, they don't need to answer background check inquiries from background check agencies. And job seekers, they have all their employment educational history in one place ready to be shared with potential employers. So with this, I would like to give you a demo on what we have today. So this solution, we have Socious Wallet. It's available on iOS and Android, and the issuing of verifiable credentials happen on the Socious platform. It's also live on web, iOS, and Android. So we have already users, organizations issuing educational certificates. For example, Cardano India and Luwagon. This is a major leading bootcamp, coding bootcamp providers in the world. So, and also there are several organizations that are issuing work certificates on Socious. And so the steps are very simple. This is for our users to learn how to use Socious to issue work certificates or educational certificate. So I will use the example of work certificate. So this is very similar to LinkedIn in the sense that you add your job experience, your work experience on your profile, and you insert your profile and then ask for, wait, okay, I think it's around here. Okay, so yeah. So once you add experience, you can ask for verified experience, meaning you're asking for work certificate, which is a verifiable credential. Okay, and then you ask for it, and then notification is sent to the organization. And imagine that organization is already verified. Okay, and organization receives a notification, and what you need to do is just view the request and approve that request. After that request is approved, then you get a notification that organization has approved. You need to claim. This is when you receive your work certificate as a verifiable credential on your wallet. So we have this Socious wallet. We have it in iOS and Android. And basically you can accept your certificate. And this will take some time. Okay. Here, now you've received work certificate from Socious. Okay. But in this case, the Socious is an employer, but it could be any organization that you work for. Okay, and then you go to the profile, and then there's a tick, a verified icon on your profile, which proves that you've actually received that, claimed that work certificate on your wallet. Okay, so now let's go back here. So this is what we have today. It's live and it's working. And now we got just funded for this Accelerate Thaler mass adoption project. So this project is about mass adoption. So admittedly, most of our users are already familiar with the blockchain technology, and they're able to manage their seed phrase, etc. However, in order to achieve mass adoption, there are certain barriers we need to overcome in order to achieve that level of adoption. At the moment, it's within the crypto blockchain industry, and we need to go above that, go beyond this small circle of nerds and blockchain enthusiasts. So there are two problems we're trying to solve. First one is seed phrases. We believe that seed phrases are hindering mass adoption. There are many articles attesting to this fact, and also there are many other solutions or many people working to solve this same problem. Second is it's very difficult to integrate self-sovereign identity solutions without advanced coding skills. So we want to solve this issue as well. So first problem, issues with seed phrases. Seed phrases, I guess this crowd will know the origin of seed phrases, why we exist, why BIP 39 has been developed. So the issue is that seed phrase represents a single point of failure. So theft or loss, if you lose it, someone hacks into your computer, somehow you saved your seed phrase on your computer, and they take your seed phrase, and that's the end of it. So you lose all your assets if it's a crypto wallet. And also, seed phrase management is very challenging for beginners. Many people we've interviewed and many articles saying that it's extremely difficult for people to manage 12-word or 24-word seed phrases by themselves. So we're trying to solve that. And there are existing solutions out there. So social recovery is one option, and file and multi-factor authentication is the other. So Argent Wallet is a good example of social recovery. Doc.io or Zengo Wallet, they use file backup plus multi-factor authentication. And we went with the password protected file recovery model. So we have a backup file, and then that file is protected by a password. And that is very similar to doc.io. We believe that this achieved there's a balanced approach of security and also usability. So what we're going to do is that the current Prism SDK doesn't have that functionality, but we will add, in addition to the seed phrase recovery method, we'll add that file backup plus password. So basically, we are moving from single point of failure to two-factor authentication. And so that if someone hacks into your computer, they take your backup file, but you have your password either in your head or somewhere else, not on your computer, then the thief cannot take your wallet, cannot recover your wallet. Okay, and vice versa. Even they have a password, if they don't have the backup file, then they cannot restore your wallet. Otherwise, if it's just seed phrase, if they take one thing which is in seed phrase, then it's over. It's the end of basically they can take everything that you have on your wallet. And after we contribute to this open source repository on Hyperledger now, we will use that SDK to improve our existing Socious wallet. So at the moment, the Socious wallet uses seed phrase, and we will be switching to backup file plus password method. Okay, and this will allow general users, people who don't have any experience with crypto wallets or any seed phrases, they can still use because they're used to dealing with backup files or passwords, right? So now I want to move on to the second problem, which is difficulty in integrating SSI solutions without coding knowledge. So I will explain. So our goal is that we are building a no-code SSI platform allowing anyone to issue and verify VCs, even if you don't know how to code. This is like Stripe for SSI. Stripe is a no-code platform for payment processing. So even if you don't know how to code anything, you have WordPress and you built your simple website, and you can copy paste the code or copy paste the link from Stripe to receive payments. Similarly, with this platform, so we call it Shin ID platform. So Shin ID, you can basically create schemas for verifiable credentials and issue credentials and verify credentials using this without any coding knowledge. They can just copy paste the code or the links from Shin ID platform. Okay, so just an example. So these are requests coming from our community members in Japan. So in Japan, tobacco business law requires all companies selling cigarettes online to verify the age of the buyers. Simple. So in Japan, it's 20 years old. So at the moment, what they're doing is that they receive scanned copies of driver's licenses or passport, etc., that has a date of birth on this ID document. But this is a huge risk for both individuals and also the cigarette selling company, because if that server gets hacked, all their important ID documents will be leaked, and there will be identity theft, etc., that could cause huge problems. So, but with SSI, you can submit only necessary data proving that you are at least 20 years old using zero knowledge proofs. And however, for this small cigarette selling company, it is not easy to integrate SSI to their system. So that's why we're building this no-code SSI platform so that this cigarette selling company can come to the Shin ID platform. They can create zero knowledge proof request, basically asking, are you 20 years old or above? Okay, and then basically they can copy paste the code or the link to their website. And then they can just, the users or the buyers can click on the website's button, verify your age, etc. And using their knowledge proofs, they're not given the whole credential, but the only necessary information, which is the age, that proving that they're at least 20 years old. The company, the cigarette selling company, does not need to keep that sensitive personal information that it could be leaked and that could lead to identity theft. So our mission is to give everyone a chance to make a difference. And thank you so much for listening. And if you have any questions, I'm available. Thank you.